Happy Saturday, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl with a new message for us for this week. I always start by thanking and welcoming all the new members to the tribe, thanking you all for being loyal and supportive, subscribing, liking, and sharing both my videos here on YouTube as well as the daily card reads on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And for all of you who have generously donated and to what I do here and reached out for readings and healing sessions with me this week. So thank you all so much for that. Happy almost new moon in Sagittarius, everybody. Happy almost end of the year. 2017 has flown by, and we are preparing for 2018. And part of the new moon is, it's the reset. It's the manifest moon. It's a time to look for new beginnings. And with the new beginnings, when we manifest, when we ask the divine for our desires, our wishes to be fulfilled, we do it from a place of already having those things, feeling abundant in what we have already. And with gratitude and appreciation, and stepping into this place of seeing the things we desire, the things that we want to still achieve and accomplish and bring into our life as something we have. So you don't wish and want. You sit with the energy and you see it as it is so now, as it is brought into your physical world already. Because if you put out to the universe want, you receive just more want. If you put out to the universe that you have and that it's real and it's tangible and you can see it, taste it, touch it, experience it, that's how we achieve. That's how we manifest. So remember that's when you're doing your rituals for the new moon, if you do those things, do it from a place of already being abundant and having and knowing that this is what you deserve. This is what you've worked so hard for when you plant these seeds. Because what is coming for us is a tremendous amount of abundance. There has been, this opening, that the ascending masters, the heavens, God, the divine, whatever you want to call it, has opened a channel for us to receive more. And with receiving more, it's abundance on all levels. It's like they keep showing me, like the Thanksgiving cornucopia. Just a tremendous amount is being offered to us in new opportunities. And that comes in financial, career, love, family, all of the beautiful blessings around us. And it's obviously also part of the union energy that is coming through for this month, for December, which I'll get to in a little while. So that's the new moon in Sagittarius. I'm not going to get into all the other particulars. You know how to, at this point in time, most of you know how to do this manifesting thing, how to let go, how to release, how to bring in the law of attraction. So, just a little tidbit that I like to share sometimes. Do abundance checks. If you don't know what those are, Google it. Take a check from your personal account, your business account, your personal account, whatever, and write it out to yourself. And assign it the law of attraction, and in the dollar amount area, really, you don't ask for a dollar amount. You ask for everything you have to be paid in full, so that there is no want. And you date it the year. Don't put a month on it by a specific date, but date it for the year. Bring that abundance in before the end of this year. Because blessings are flowing for all of us right now. So hit that reset button. Use this time and this energy to start your new beginning and to plant those seeds. Okay. What else do I need to talk about? Okay. Thursday night. Oh God, you guys. Things have been intense. Hugely intense. I have been exhausted. I have been sleeping like a motherfucker. And just drained, really drained, in really good spirits, but really, really tired. I've been really in this beautiful love bubble for like the last couple weeks now. And then Thursday night came, and Thursday night, you know, I subscribe to a very, very, very few twin flame anything on YouTube. But Thursday night, someone that I had subscribed to quite a while ago posted a new video. And this person hadn't posted in a while, so I was kind of curious what, you know, she had to say. And I flipped on the video, and immediately I felt this horrible wave of fear, doubt, anxiety come over me. And I was like, what the fuck is that, man? Like, I haven't felt that kind of shit in a long time. And this person was talking about false twins, union and false twins. And I don't want to say I got triggered, but I felt this wave for the collective. And I felt the pain of every single person who had watched that video who had gotten triggered by the doubt, by the fear, by this false twin stuff again. Know your truth. That's what I want to say. Know your fucking truth and stick with that. Don't allow someone else's perception of their journey taint or jade what you know in your heart and soul, okay? I also want to say with that Thursday night and into Friday morning, I was feeling my masculine's pain and anxiety and all the shit that he was going through. And I was kind of being handed it to help him transmute that energy, help him clear it. And what came really apparent to me at that time, well, I didn't even actually realize it at that time. It wasn't until Friday morning that I realized that what it was that I was feeling, and I had processed all of this stuff with a few of my very close friends. And yeah, I knew it couldn't have been mine, because my heart was very much in line with everything. Yet my voices in my head were like, and I was like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear you. I know my heart. But yet this mind chatter was still there. And it wasn't until I processed it with a few of my friends that I realized that it was my masculine stuff that I was transmuting, and it was the collective stuff that I was feeling. And so I want you all I share this so you can be aware, first of all, that if you have been in a really solid, steady, balanced place, and something seems to just fucking come out of nowhere and kind of like a big wave and go whoosh and try to like knock you right off of your surfboard, don't fucking let it, okay? Go into your heart space, and as soon as you can get balanced in that heart space, the mind chatter will stop almost instantaneously. I also want to share that we are at a place where we have done so much work that we don't need to take on clearing for the collective. It doesn't have to be a painful clearing, is what I should say. So when we feel the stuff come up for the collective, the key to it is really to recognize it as not yours, acknowledge it as what it is, and then let it go. And say, I let this go with love because this isn't mine. And bring it back down into Mother Earth and let Mother Earth do her work in transmuting the energy. You do not need to hold that energy in helping the collective heal. Our vibration is so high. We are at, I mean, just astounding levels right now that we can clear it, but we don't have to stay stuck in that pain. And a lot of people don't realize that. So I'm sharing this so you guys can take that seed and learn to work with it and let it pass through you and go back into your heart space, because staying in your heart space is what's going to move the energy through you. Also, tons of water, you guys, right now. Tons and tons of water. Not only to help clear and flush what's going on in our system, but because of the 1212 diamond key light codes that came in, the portal didn't close already. It's like the energy is still filtering through us. And with that, drinking a lot of water and getting a lot of rest right now is what's helping our bodies recalibrate to the new energy and to the new light codes that we are feeling and experiencing. Okay, what else did I want to say? Okay, let me see. Let me think. Oh, okay, so yeah. Okay, crown chakra, high heart chakra, sacral chakra, and root chakra. Those 4 things right now are being heavily tied together and upgraded and felt in a really big way right now for us. It's kind of like as we got these new light codes, our crown has expanded even more. It's allowed our heart to open more. It's bringing us into and down into our sacral chakra and then grounding it into our root and giving us our stability and our security. And why this is happening? So much of this is happening right now because unions are coming into fruition, into reality. Again, many twins have reached out this week. More reunions happening. More divine masculines leaving their karmics. The move and the shift is on. So we are preparing. We are preparing, you know, in receiving more information, in opening our heart further, in upgrading our sacral chakra to be really truly in that place of sacred sexuality with our twins, and then grounding that into our root chakra where we know it is safe, where we know we are protected, that we are secure, to allow these unions to happen right now. So there is this beautiful expansion that is happening for us. And what I wanted to talk about, and actually a client that I had a session with this week brought this up, and in understanding the sacred sexuality. And I tie this into Tantra. And, you know, Tantra is a whole practice that's not about kinky Kama Sutra sex. This is about a true, intimate, loving, sacred experience. And I don't mean sacred in the sense that it has to be all airy-fairy and roses, petals on the bed or any of that shit, okay? I mean a true, deep, intimate soul connection, not just to your partner, but to the divine. And we are able, okay, so back up a minute. So we are all children of the divine. We are all children of God. And he is us and we are him. And when we allow ourselves to first be intimate at a soul level with ourselves, we are connecting to our highest love of all, the love of Source, the love of Mother, Father, God, okay? So allowing us to feel ourselves and be sexual with ourselves creates so much healing. So many of us carry a ton of trauma around sex, whether you were sexually abused or in whatever way, shape, or form, whether, you know, and this is men and women, this is the masculine and the feminine, or we were taught that we weren't sexually enough or whatever. That healing needs to take place in order for us to fully be able to connect on an intimate level with ourselves and our twin and our God and feel that deep, deep cosmic love. And I hope this is all making sense because I feel like I'm just kind of blah, 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 blah. But what I want to share with you is we are being prepared. You know, those of us who have had sex, intimate relations with our twins know how amazing this is. It's like the best sex fucking ever. But here's the thing. We are transcending just the physical part. to come into a much higher connection of true intimacy, of true soul, of true bringing in the cosmic love that we share into our bodies. And so it goes beyond just a great orgasm, okay? It goes beyond the physical body, 3D tangible, I gotta get off, I have to come, whatever, to your heart exploding, okay, in an orgasmic energy with yourself and with your twin. And I'm saying this all because this is what, when we come together with our twin in a sexual way, and they plant their seed inside of us, okay? They release their sacred ejaculate energy in us, okay? It sparks something in the feminine, in your partner, okay? Feminine, masculine, whatever, in your partner, okay? That creates a tremendous amount of healing. Not just physical healing, but emotional healing, spiritual healing, and mental healing. For a fact, I know that through the practice of Tantra and the healing work that I've done, women, and I've worked mostly physically on women, that in doing this energy work, in doing this sacred Tantra healing, women who have had gynecological problems, ovarian cysts, parts of their cervix removed for all sorts of reasons, hysterectomies, even breast cancer stuff, parts of them are restored. Physical parts, and I don't mean like their uterus grows back, but I mean the energy, the trauma from those physical things happening, and sexual abuse and assaults and whatever, actually heals and gets cleared through this work. And when we are with our twin sexually and we orgasm together, okay, because women ejaculate also, whether people know that or not, it's called amarita, and it doesn't necessarily happen in a gushy flood, although some do, and that juice and your partner's juice, and when those fluids combine, it heals him, it heals her. It's like this sacred nectar that is exchanged between us that allows everything to flow. It literally brings Mother Earth and the ethers, the cosmic sky together in your bodies. And it's explosive. So that's really, really important right now, you guys, for those twins who are coming into union and reunion, that if you haven't done a tremendous amount of physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental healing on your sexual issues, now is the time, because those things are going to block that deeper, intimate relationship that you are being asked to activate with your twin. And when this activation, this sexual activation happens with our twins, it literally, like, it's like fireworks. It lights the sky, and that love just floods. It floods. It's like as if it's like a fountain erupting of just love. And that helps the whole collective, okay? That helps all of humanity, because that adds more love into this world. And we need more love, you guys. So I think that that's all I needed to say about that. Follow your passion, do your sexual healing. If anybody wants sessions with me, I do tantric sexual healing sessions, both in person as well as through Skype energetically. They are tremendous. So many people have benefited from them. So I ask you guys, reach out. If you have questions, reach out, and I can try to, guide you a little bit and explain it a little further. But do the sexual work so you can be more open with your twin when your union, when your sexual time is there. Okay, also one other thing I just wanted to share really quick. There have been a few twins who have reached out because they've worked really, really hard. They are doing their work and they are not yet seeing feeling union happen for them. And what is occurring is, although they are very happy for the rest of the twins coming into union, they are, I don't want to say jealous, okay, but they're feeling a little low that they're not there because they have done so much. And what I want to say to those of you who may feel like you're not close to union and that you're feeling a little down about other people coming into union before you, is that understand that this is kind of like, okay, so I see like this like, I don't know if you've ever seen like those big walls, and the military use it a lot, and they, when they train, and there are these big walls that they have to climb, and it's too fucking high for them to reach or jump up to or whatever, so they make this like human ladder, and they each pull each other up, and then one gets to the top, and then he leans over and pulls up the next one, and that one gets on that one's shoulders, and they all pull each other over. So I want you to understand that these twins that are coming into union before you are at the top of the wall, and they're who's helping the rest of the twins at the bottom of the wall get over the wall into union. So they've got our back, okay? They've got our back completely. It's not that they're getting into union and then jumping off the twin flame train or forgetting about the rest of the collective. They are still part of this. They are still with us, and they are pulling us up into union. The more twins that come into union, the more twins that are gonna come into union. And again, this ties back into the sacred sexuality that happens. The love fountain exploding, the fireworks, the bringing in all of that love is what's lighting that grid, the cosmic grid, and allowing more of us to come into union. And remember, we do have to do this in phases, because we would blow the grid, as we've talked about 1,000 times. Too much electrical current all at once into one surge pops that circuit breaker. We don't want to pop a circuit breaker. We want to do this nice and steady flow so we can light this up and not have any backlash from it and have to go reset a circuit breaker, because that's a big pain in the ass, right? Okay, so that's enough of that. On to the reading. What did I use? Gods and Titans for the masculine, Goddesses and Sirens for the feminine, and for our union information, the Akashic Record Tarot. All right, you guys, so what do we got? I'm going to start with the masculine, just because I like to. And we're going to start with the underlying energy of the masculine to start with, okay? And the underlying energy is, again, and still, the shape shifter, okay? Cyrano, I don't know how to say his name, but there you go, you could read it, okay? He's the shapeshifter. And Cyranosa, I don't know. Anyway, I don't mean to dishonor any names, and I'm just horrible at it. Anyway, shapeshifter. The masculine is still coming into form, okay? He is still coming into form. He is still getting used to the energies that are coming and happening around him. And he continues to transmute and transform. It's like the caterpillar and the butterfly. He's continuing to grow. And it's like every day they're waking up with something new right now, which is beautiful. Now, I just pulled that card off the top of the deck, and underneath it, and this is really important, I feel like, so I'm going to share it, is the Osiris card, okay? And this kind of goes with the shapeshifter card, because most of us who are on this journey know the story of Osiris. And Osiris and Isis were a divine, beloved couple. And he was murdered by, I believe, his brother, and cut up into pieces and scattered all over the world. And Isis's job her mission, her devotion to Osiris from her unconditional love was to go and collect his pieces and put him back together and bring him back to life. And that is what she did. She dedicated herself to that in complete devotion to her king. And so I feel like it's important to share this because, you know, their pieces are being put together. That's part of this shape-shifting that's going on. They are transforming. They are being put back together and getting used to the new shape that they are becoming. And with that, the masculine got the Poseidon card, which is about flow. It's about, you know, the god of water. First of all, water, okay? Emotion. They are in a place of feeling and opening to the flow of the emotions that are coming in. They are so powerful in this right now. They are very much fluid and moving in this energy and accepting the changes that are happening for them right now. You know, yes, they get in their places of anxiety and fear occasionally and doubts about it, but they're able to move like the water through it. So when a rock comes up in a river, what does water do? It flows around it, okay? It washes over it. They are moving in this fluid way. They are very much fluid right now, you guys. And it's like their emotions are just flowing. I mean, that's all I keep hearing is like, they are fluid, they are fluid, they are fluid. They are moving with this energy. They are accepting this energy. And they are feeling secure in it, knowing that the river is going to lead them, that they are the river and they are going to get to where they need to be if they just sit back and move with that water energy. So yeah, that was really a lot and I didn't expect that. So, okay, the feminine, oh, my beautiful feminine. Okay, so the first card we have for the feminine is Pomona. Okay. And Pomona is about plenty. And here we talk again about that cornucopia, okay? Being the goddess of plenty, knowing, feeling, believing, appreciating what you have, and that you have enough, and that more abundance is coming. You will always have plenty when you come from a place of your heart, when you are not in a place of fear and financial concern, and just knowing that when you live from your heart space, when you do things from your heart space, the universe brings that back to you in tenfold, in 100-fold. So know that you are powerful. Know that abundance is here for you and that you will be provided with all that you need. Okay? The next card for the feminine is Helen of Troy. And Helen of Troy talks about beauty. Now, Helen of Troy is one badass warrior bitch, man. And she's not a bitch, but it just sounded good. She is fucking amazing. She is a warrior. She is out there. She is fighting her battles, but she is in all her goddess beauty, just knowing who she is, authentic, secure in that. So the feminine right now is really in this amazing place of abundance and feeling really strong and secure in who she is. I mean, like, it's just, like, I got, like, goosebumps just thinking about how powerful and how truly beautiful and divine we are. And yet we don't have to be, you know, we know how to be that badass warrior, okay? But it doesn't require us to be a hard bitch, okay? We can be beautiful and gentle and still be a badass warrior. And that is the energy that we are carrying right now. So stay in that place, Divine Feminine. Stay in that fucking place, because it is the most powerful place you can be right now. So, union. We got the 8 of Forces. There's some shit that's getting shook up, guys. Okay? The lightning bolt. That is the divine. That is the divine, the hand of God striking. Striking that tree, okay? From the heavens to the earth, to reality. Striking that tree and setting it ablaze. Making things happen. There is a true fire that is being ignited right now with our unions. And it feels almost like these unions that are happening, you know, again, there's this fire, there's these fireworks, there's this lighting that then goes, you know, it comes in from the heavens, it hits earth, it brings us together, and then that explosion goes back up to the heavens. There's a lot of stuff happening. It's, you know, and again, I see the 8, the infinity, which always talks about, you know, this beautiful union. This infinite tie, and how, and you know what, they're even showing me, like, I don't know if you guys can see it in the picture, in the video, but there's like the rainbow chakras in that card of the fire that's being ignited. You know, it's bringing in all of the energy to, and it's fast moving. Lightning strikes very quickly, you know, a blink of an eye and you miss it, and this is how quickly the energy is shifting for us right now. It is a force of nature to be reckoned with, what is happening. And it's lighting our shit up, guys. So there is going to be a tremendous amount of shifts and changes still occurring. I mean, every single day this stuff is happening, you guys. So believe it and see it. That lightning is striking. It is so powerful. Yeah, God. Ooh, okay. Okay, so the last cards I got, and they're each for the masculine and the feminine with this union. The masculine got the Queen of Forces. And again, this goes with the 8 of Forces. I feel like, you know, the masculine getting hit with this lightning bolt. And the Queen of Forces, if you look at her, she is peaceful. And she is balanced as fuck, man. She is holding the sun and the moon. Okay? She is holding both energies day and night. And she is in the water. Again, the water, Poseidon, the water, okay? Poseidon, the water, the fluid, the emotions. She is balancing beautifully the emotions. This is our masculine right now. He is balancing the emotions of this union. He is holding all of it stably. He is not the 2 of Pentacles, the little juggler guy with 1 foot up in the air trying to balance shit. This shit is stable. 2 feet on the floor. Fluid in love and emotion. And very balanced. Okay? And there's a swirl of energy. And I don't know if you guys can see it very clearly in the video. But there's a swirl of energy that's coming in and around. That is being created as the masculine holds this balanced energy. Constant flow. And again, we've got the colors of the rainbow, you guys. Those chakras. Okay, bringing in all of that healing and connecting on a deeper level. And the last card we have for the feminine is the Queen of Roses. And I love this because in the layout, which you can't see, the Queen of Roses is facing the Queen of Forces. Okay? And it's as if the divine feminine is just, again, appreciative, in that loving place, stable, abundant, and just admiring and appreciative of what her masculine is doing, of what she holds in her hands. You know, she is secure. She knows. She knows what's coming because she knows her truth. Unwavering faith, guys. This is what everything is calling for right now. Unwavering faith and your own inner knowing. If you feel like you're getting rocked by some energy, recognize it, acknowledge it, and let it go. Send it into Mother Earth, send it back to the universe, and let it go. Okay? Stay in your faith. Stay in your faith. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to end with that. I want to wish you all a beautiful new moon. Do your rituals, plant your seeds. Have a great week, you guys. We are really gearing up toward the solstice on 12/21, so expect these energies to continue to be intense. But get in that heart space and get in your love bubble, and that's what's going to get you through. I want to thank everybody once again for contributing through Patreon and PayPal to what I do here. I appreciate it so much. And anyone who's looking for readings this week, I've got sessions open, so please feel free to reach out. And with that, I am sending so much love and light. Gratitude and blessings, always, beautiful souls. I love you guys so much. Mwah. We'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.